Here is the star of the afternoon. Welcome, Uji. How are ya?
Hello, I'm
Hi,
good.
hi.
Thanks, Joseph. Hello, everybody. Thanks, everyone, and especially for my lovely Focus KPI team. Invite me today for this session. So today we're just gonna talk about some data visualization work for Tableau. So to start with, um, I think I should maybe a quick introduction about myself. Hi, everyone. This is Yuji, and I'm the Director of Customer Analytics at FocusKPI. I've been working for 10 years at data analytics, business intelligence solutions, predictive modeling. All right, so that's the introduction about myself. So let me share my screen to start today's session. All right, so the first 10 minutes. So I plan to walk you guys through some basic, some general introduction about the tool and what's the benefit you can get. And the second 10 minutes, I just want to literally showcase how easy this tool can be useful to your daily work, and you can literally build a very interactive dashboard within 10 minutes, and how you can bring business insights to your stakeholders. And then we're gonna leave some time for open questions. Okay, so to begin with, so this is the tool has been in the market for over a decade, and as you can see, I specifically use the tool to just give you ideas the size of the business, especially starting from 2013 it's been growing very aggressively, and I think this is one of the leaders in the business intelligence business. So from my personal perspective, so I've never used this tool back to the time at school, and even when I start my career, I have zero exposure to this. But starting at my second company, which is right about 2014-15, and our company acquired this tool, and also the company arranged a group of people. Basically, most of us are data analysts. So the company set up a series of training, and they invite different coach or teachers on site, and to literally show us how to use the tool and build different kinds of dashboards. So that's where I started engage with Tableau, and I found it's been very useful, and it's very powerful functionality as well. So this is just a chart from the Gartner corporate, which is the one of the I think it's the evaluation institute, and this is the chart they evaluate from completeness of vision and also ability to execute. So Tableau is one apparently is stand out on the chart, and it's been growing for many years. In terms of this is in terms of the market share. So Tableau is #1, and even I did some research as an example in Boston area. So when you search Tableau in LinkedIn, so you can see there are tons of opportunity on the job market just for Tableau. And to be more specific, if you are, I'm not sure the profile of today's audience, but if you are in different certain industry like marketing, consulting, finance, you will all find some openings on the market, which are specifically asked for Tableau as a skill set. Even if you are currently at school and you're looking for internship, Tableau is also one of the skills you wanna leverage when looking for jobs. As a company, so Tableau is not just ask you to buy their product and use it. So they, at the same time, they provide tons of useful resources online, and most of them are even free. So, for example, for people who never use Tableau before, they have their the free training videos. So you can see there are a lot of clips available on their website, and the video are already organized by certain topic, and pretty much most of them are less than 10 minutes. So you just whenever you are available, so you can always go there and check around different topic, how to, there's a lot of best practice to help you to learn the tool and how to make different kinds of dashboard. Meanwhile, they have their, sorry, I think I forgot to share this screen. There you go. Yeah, as you mentioned, as you can see, there are tons of video clips available here. So you can just directly check it out. Meanwhile, they also have their online forum. So you can see a lot of active Tableau users there asking, answering questions. So this is also a very, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, this is the Tableau online forum. So you can see a lot of people answering, asking questions for different topics. So it's very open, and a lot of resource to leverage to help you to learn. Some of the examples, because there are like millions of Tableau dashboard available online, and a lot of them are very, let me just open a couple of examples. So for example, this is about Super Bowl 53. Somebody just made the Tableau dashboard online based on the data he grabbed from Twitter. Another example, this example is more close to the business. So this is about the email campaign. I think it's about an email campaign operation. So when I open it from the browser, so you can see it more clearly. So this is about the Twitter data for Super Bowl 53. So you can see when you hover over the data, so these are different kinds of area charts, and with very useful tooltips. And the second workbook is more close to the, like I mentioned, it's more close to the business. So you can start the funnel with the number of users who visit the landing page, and how many of them are start registration, how many complete, and how many started a course. And these are the funnel flow, and people can always be flexible to choose different time period, and you can, depends on your business case, you can select a different ways to calculate your micro conversions in the funnel. Okay, so I will move to the working session. Can you guys see my screen on Tableau?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I just download the latest version of Tableau. So in this session, I'm just gonna use the a sample data which is provided by Tableau. It's called a Superstore. Let me just open it. This been a very consistent sample data for years from Tableau, and I think every version release they always use this as a Superstore data as a sample. So I suggest you to get familiar with the structure of this data, because when you leverage some of the tools such as the training videos, when you looking for questions from their online forums, most of the examples are using this data set. So I would suggest you better get familiar with this, and so when they talk about some skill set in the training video or people answer questions from their the online forums, so you always know what they are talking about. So I saw several questions. So what are the most commonly or frequently used functions in Tableau? I think that part for this question I can cover that in the working session. And where can you find open data for Tableau projects? Some people answer it, yeah, there are many open sources, and even some big companies, they also provide some free data you can always leverage. So for example, Google, they have their they call big data. It's a cloud database. There's tons of free data there, and some other companies also have the source, and also I see people answering questions on the chatbot as well. So those are also good places to find open data. Okay. Just go back to the sample data source. So this is a typical retail business data set, and the data is based on order line item level. As you can see in the data, you can there are order ID, order date, shipment date, and some other detailed information about shipment, and product category, subcategories, all those information about product, and also, of course, we have sales, profit, and other related metrics. So there are, I think there are like close to 10,000 rows of the data, and each row is represent order line. So with this data, with this data, I'm just gonna show you guys how to quickly build an interactive dashboard within 10 minutes. And I'm also gonna use some examples to show you how to answer business question by using this Tableau dashboard. Okay, so moving to the working section. Oh, before I started, maybe I'll just also give you guys a quick overview about this interface. So on the top, you will see menus and the layout, and the layout is very similar like other popular software. For example, the Microsoft Office tool and something like that. So always start with file and some data worksheets. So the design is similar like other tools. And underneath there are different buttons available here. And the reason they're here is because most of them are very useful. So for example, if you want to quickly open a new workbook, so you can just click those icons. And then down to the below, these are the main area that you need to leverage to build a certain dashboard. So on the left-hand side, there are two panes, data panes and analytics panes. Data pane is a list of the dimension measures, filters, parameters that you created, or it directly came from the data source. So for example, in the sample data set, because I directly opened that from Tableau, and so it's automatically give me all the available dimensions and measures here. So for example, the order ID you see in the raw data set, so you can also see the order ID is available on the left hand side. And you might also see, you might also realize everything, all the information here is organized very clean, and it all looks very good. Because it's come with a reason, which I will explain later. But I just want to leverage this sample because it's already clean, so I can go directly to build my dashboard. On the right hand side, so you can see this is the main area that you build the dashboard, and but meanwhile on the top, so column rows, these are the areas, so you can feel free to drag and drop different dimension measures to build your charts. And this mark area, filters, pages, so those are the areas to help you achieve different functions and features. And usually there are five sections that you can control the color, size, text, or some other things, but there will be 6 position on some certain use cases. And at the right hand side, there's a show me tool here. This is also very useful. So Tableau provide 24 different kinds of visualizations here, which can help you easily create charts. So for example, if you select order date and revenue, sales. So if you select one dimension and one measures, so the show me tool will automatically give you with one dimension and one features, these are the options you can consider. All the charts highlight here means they are available for one dimension and one features. One measure. If you just double click, for example, this horizontal bar chart, so it's automatically give you the sales by year. Okay, so these are the, clean this, see a question. All right, thank you. So now is 4:23. So as I promised, I'm just gonna show you guys within 10 minutes how to quickly build an interactive dashboard. Let's get started. Now it's okay, 4:24. So first of all, I'm just gonna create a parameter. And parameter is a function that in Tableau, this function allows you to build a lot of flexibility for your end users to slice and dice data. So I'm just gonna build a parameter called KPI1, and in this parameter, I give 2 options, either sales or profit. And then, so I'm just gonna quickly replicate and create a KPI2. So for KPI2, I wanna keep also keep 2 options. One is profit ratio, and another one is discount, because these are some of the measure available in the sample data. So I want to create a combined chart with dual access, and I want to give the end user the flexibility to choose the metrics they want to see in the chart. So now I have two parameters, and I want to build some calculated field. Based on these two parameters. So if the KPI is 1, then sales. Oh, by the way, this is the part that you can build a lot of in addition to the existing measure from the raw data set, you can always build calculated field based on certain formulas. You can see there's a lot of formula provided by Tableau that you can just like Excel, right? So you have tons of formula that you can leverage to build your calculated field. Secondary, I just call it secondary matrix. And here I just want to use KPI. Two. Okay, so now I have two calculated measures, primary metrics and secondary metrics. So now I want to do, I want to see the trend of different metrics. So what I do is I put the order date in columns and my primary metrics in rows. And I want maybe a bar. And I want a monthly level. Just set up the format. I want 3 letters in month, 4 letters in year. And meanwhile, I also want to show the secondary metrics in the same chart. So I just drag the metrics to the right-hand side because I want to show as the secondary metrics. So now it's automatically give me another bar, but I want to change it to line. So now you have a combined, a dual axis chart with bars and lines. Bars represent the primary axis and metrics, and the lines represent the secondary metrics. And here, I'm just gonna show the parameter. Here, this is where parameter comes in to give you the flexibility. So you can select the certain I think something wrong with the discount. just wanna make sure I set up the format for my primary axis and secondary primary metrics and secondary metrics here. Okay. So this is the first chart. Just want to call it trend and just quickly duplicate it. And I want to do something else. So this time I want to, there's a dimension in the raw data sets called, it's called segment. So I want to breaking down the metrics by segment. And this time I think maybe a bubble chart. So I wanted the primary metrics represent the size and the secondary axis represent colors. I'm just gonna use the default and maybe show the label as well. And the label, I wanna do a % of total. Okay, so this is the second, this is the by segment. And then the third one I want to check is maybe by geolocations. State. And here I'm just gonna draw a state. Just double click the map icon on Show Me tool, so it's automatically give you a map of the United States. And once again, the primary metric is in size and secondary metric is in color. And the last one I want to build is by category, by product category, how the metrics look like. So here, and I just quickly sort it. And here, no, I don't want to do this. So I would still, the bar represents the primary metrics, and the secondary metrics I want to show as color. Okay, so now we quickly have 4 graphs. Now I just want to quickly build a dashboard in Tableau. So maybe the way you can do is just drag the worksheet you just built, and so this one I want to keep it float. So it can fit in here. Okay. This we don't need this. This. Oh, one thing is I want to add the filter data. 8. So I can show the filters here. Two on the bottom, show the data filter on the top. So real quick, this is a basic Tableau dashboard is done. And what I'm gonna do here, I think we are right about 10 minutes. So this is the dashboard I just produced. I'll just spend another minute to clean some of the format to make it user-friendly. But I wanna do all the titles. I wanna maybe do a different font, different size. It's in 15 worksheet titles. And so here is another part. The metric, the parameter can play their role in this place. So as you can see, because I put a dynamic parameter here, so it's automatically show the sales and maybe the trend of sales and discount. Okay, and because the color, I want to make it self-explanatory, so we can avoid legend in this case. All right, it works. Because I color code the parameters, and so I don't have to show the legend here. So people already know, okay, the blue means sales and the orange means profit ratio. And whenever you make selection on the parameters, it's automatically changed here. Okay. Another part is also same thing here. I want to add the parameter. Okay. Okay. Workbook. Okay. What else I do? Okay, maybe add a title. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the maybe we can certainly make it or add our company's logo here. Okay, this is it. Done. I'm done. Right. So as you can see, this is the right about like 10 minutes, we can build a interactive dashboard here. And so I'm also clicking this to make each of the charts can talk to each other. And also for this filter, I want to make sure it's control all the chart. So every time if I change the time period, so everything will change. Okay, good. So this is a simple operational dashboard I made, and the dashboard is to help the business to, to evaluate the performance of the company, and also for their key metrics, you can breaking down by different dimensions to help them to find out the issues or make decisions. So for example, the feature of this dashboard is one is you can filter on different time period, and also okay. Anything else? Okay, I think that's good. So, so to use this dashboard, so first of all, you can always filter on any select time period to look at the trend. And secondly, you can determine what combination of the metrics you want to look at. And as you can see, because we build the parameter ahead of time, and whenever you choose different KPIs, or the charts in this dashboard will reflect on that KPI. So for example, when we look at this is the sales and profit ratios by different dimensions. Over the time, we can see the trend of the sales, and also this is their profit ratio. By different locations, these are where the size of the bubble tells you where the sales came from, and also the color of the bubble will tells you if your profit is in a healthy condition by state, and same thing for by product category and also the business segment. And here, a feature I just added here is I make each of the chart can talk to each other, which means, so for example, if you want to look at, because I'm located in Massachusetts, so if I want to look at Massachusetts, so I just simply click the bubble on Massachusetts, and you will realize all the charts, all other charts will reflect on the data for Massachusetts. And well, at the first glance, we will see, okay, so Massachusetts is not to this company, Massachusetts is not a big sale state. But over the time, most of the sales is been pretty healthy because the profit ratio is always positive, except August 2019, which is -4. So now you might wanna find out why in August 2019 the profit ratio is negative. Then you can just simply click on the chart to let the dashboard filter on August 2019. Then you will realize other charts also changed based on your selection. Now you select Massachusetts and August 2019. Here you will see by category. There are only a few categories available here, and the one on the top is tables. And based on the tooltip, you see during August 2019, we sold almost 1,500 sales, but unfortunately, the profit ratio was very negative, -20. And on the segment bubble chart, you'll see in August 2019, majority of the sales came from corporate. So now is your time to check with your business stakeholder. Maybe on that month, there's some specific co-op program which collaborate. Oh, you can, by the way, you can also collapse or expand the dimensions here to look at the different levels of information. So for example, within tables, I want to see who sold this negative profit table. The manufacturer is Office Impressions, and in this case, it's just only one product, Office Impressions and Table. This table sells 1,500 revenue, but the profit ratio is negative. So now you find, okay, this is the reason why Massachusetts has a negative profit ratio. So with this finding, so you can always reach out to your business partner and ask them, oh, is this something you guys planned, or it is something unexpected? If this is unexpected, then we probably need to be more careful when next time cooperate with different manufacturers to make sure. Well, the regional manager probably gonna answer, well, at some point we need to hit a certain sales goals. So sometimes we have to sacrifice the profit to make sure we can hit the target, something like that. But you can always, as the analytics partner, you can always bring your recommendations. So for example, for these tables, when you sold tables to business customers, well, is there any like a cross-sell opportunity that for you not only just hit the sales goal, but also try to balance your profit as well. And maybe another question from the business is this manufacturer always sold negative profit product to corporate customers? In order to find this question, so you can also filter on this the manufacturer and deselect the other time period. So I'm select the, okay, this. Okay. Right, so if you only select the office impressions as a manufacturer, and you'll see in the past 3 years, it did not drive a lot of sales, but in March, July, August, October, sorry, March, July of 2018 and August, October, December of 2019. So it drives some sales here, and the sales happened from Texas, Minnesota, all the way to Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And this is the part you can see, oh, where the negative profit came from. And once again, so when you see the negative profit ratio, you can always filter on the certain time period and see, okay, when we have the negative profit, it always goes to the business customers. So maybe this is a very specific business sales strategy for that manufacturer. They always just sacrifice some profit, and they want to sell to their corporate customer. So these are just some some example questions to how you find actionable insights from Tableau dashboard. I'm just gonna stop here and to answer any question you may have. I know we only have very limited time. I think this is the best I can do in 10 minutes, and also explain some of the business case when you start working as a data analyst. So any questions so far? Sure. I got a question about the dual access. So every time you create a dual access, let me show you here. So for example, you want to see sales as your primary access here, and when you drag a second matrix, so when you hover over, so you will see different layout. For example, on the left hand side, you will see these two green bars. If you release that, so this is a combined access chart. And when you place the matrix to the right, so you will also see one single green bar. So this is the part you can release your mouse, and this give you the dual axis chart. And you can, of course, you can also move your matrix here, which is gonna put two matrices in parallel. So different locations. So this tool is very user friendly. So you can just simply move to different locations. So the tool will know, okay, you probably want to do a combined access or dual access, or just simply want to lay out in parallel. Okay, Joseph, I think.
Yeah, I'm hearing. You just stun them, man. You are amazing in what you do. You really are. I was just quietly like watching everything. It's really fascinating. You're awesome.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us. Thanks for showing us all that stuff. Just some really great work. Really appreciate what you have to offer. Thank everyone for coming. And next week, remember, we're going to start doing this once a week now. It's only going to be on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. We're going to drop the Thursdays one. But next week, we do have our Analytics Leadership Forum on Friday. That's at 4 p.m. So next week, it'll be 2 p.m. Tuesday, 4 p.m. Friday. Hope all you can join us. And again, thank you, Yuji. And
thank you
for coming. Have a great day.
Thank you.